Yo, Q, what up? Yo, Q,
Man,
what
I'm
up?
keeping it real. What up, Duan?
Welcome
Let's get it.
to Not
Not
Just
just
Music, where we keep it real and honest.
Always.
My mama praying, telling me, Q, you need to chill. They can't respect the truth from just silence.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Back another Thursday, 8 o'clock p.m.
Another one.
Not Just Music Podcast. I'm your boy, Duan Marino.
Quincy Murdoch.
In the building. How's everything, sir?
Blessed, man. Blessings. How about you, sir?
Good, man. How's everything coming? Music still coming along?
Everything good, man. Family good. You know, most importantly, health. Getting great health. We alive.
Good, man.
You know what I'm saying? We here to do another episode, which is a blessing.
Yeah.
Just more time to work on the craft and, you know, practice the craft. I mean, that's another thing out there, people. Y'all continue to push and do, you know, what you love and work on it every day, single day. You know, make it part of your daily life. But yeah, everything great, man.
I ain't gonna complain. Over this way either, man. I have a new outlook on feeling and emotion. Again, I'm learning to deal with stuff. So, I mean, I can deal with the heartbreak. I can deal with the turmoil. I can deal with, you know, stuff like that in a better light now. I'm telling you why. And this is going out to Gilly the Kid is what they used to call him. Now he calls himself Gilly the King. Man just lost his son.
Wow.
Due to violence.
Unfortunate.
Again, we've always talked about violence, man, and I hate hearing, you know, it just shows you can be at the top. Right there at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Everything just came into play. Everything just started moving how it was supposed to.
And you still not happy.
And
inside.
something can take your life, or something can take your child's life, or something can take your life. Something can happen to you quickly. It could take you away. Either it could take you away, or you can keep going. So it was actually good to see him. He had put together that Gilly Fest before even all of this went on. But again, he celebrated it.
Great show too.
Yeah, they celebrated it versus it being a thing of, you know, just showing upset, angry, or just showing, you know, just like what DC did when, you know, his lady died. People expect you to be like broken, be in a very bad place, and that's sad, man.
Yeah, what you want? They want them to walk around sad.
Yeah.
You gotta be strong. You know, like, you know, some people deal with pain different ways. You
Exactly.
know? We deal with things different ways, cope different ways.
Exactly.
Don't mean he don't care though.
Yeah,
like he not hurt.
Yeah, it don't. If
like I said, like he said, he cry a lot, but he just don't put it on camera.
Yeah,
which I want to do, cry on
business.
camera.
That ain't nobody business, man.
Yeah, man.
That's sad that
It's
if
personal.
it takes, I guess people want people to walk around upset, angry all the time, man. I think that's just the thing of being, you know, you have to show people that you can make it. You know, you got to stop showing that, oh, I'm angry or mad or in that position.
What we talked about last episode, we talked about that, you know, seeing parents going through their situation. You depressed, your child gonna be depressed, you know. Like
Exactly.
it ain't got, if you looking like it ain't no hope, child gonna feel like, oh, mom, look, ain't no hope.
Yep.
So yeah, my fault, man.
No, you're
Go
good.
ahead.
Nah, we talking. Again, we talking.
Yeah.
Anything crazy out here you done found, heard, seen lately?
Man, well, we about to get back into football, man. You know, this is a time of the year sports is picking up. You know, a lot of sports fans. One thing I'm noticing, it's a lot of females that love sports too, like this generation.
Definitely do.
You know, it's a lot of things that, you know, are interested in females now that men just used to be interested in. I'm learning that. So that's one thing that's caught me off guard is the how big women have gotten on sports, you know, and basically these quote unquote men things that they would say were men things and stuff. I think that's great. You know what I'm saying? Especially like trying to find a partner that's relatable and y'all can do things together, like catch a game together or something.
It's a boy. That's some. You
know
know,
what I'm saying?
I hate those. I hate those boring couples that don't ever find nothing to do with each other, man. Even if it don't gotta even just like you said, it's just not even gotta be sports, y'all. But if y'all like to go hunting together.
Exactly.
Find you somebody that you can like really lock in with and go do those things, man. Because if you don't
do some things that's adventurous and like to try things, you know what I'm saying, other than sitting in the house and complaining and moping and groping and like instead of talking about it, do it. You know, you talking about building a business. Okay, baby, let's network. Let's get it moving, popping. You feel me? So live your life, live it.
And we are coming up on the football season, man.
And who you root for? Who
always picks? Y'all are. I already had it. I just took it off my shoulder,
huh?
Man.
You gotta put it on camera. Carolina all day. Keep pounding.
Took it off my shoulder, man.
Carolina all day. All my Carolina heads, my Carolina Panthers, you know, representing heavy. Carolinas all day, every day. We don't know nothing about them Steelers. But yeah, that's who I'm repping. But y'all squad looking good though, man. I know we in training camp, but
yeah,
I mean,
everybody
good.
working right now, man. I love these football seasons now because it's so many new names.
Yeah.
Coming into the league, man. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't want to see the Panthers play because I do want to see I do want to see the number one quarterback in Carolina.
Yeah.
That's a thing for me I've never seen my whole entire life of knowing the Panthers because I've been here the whole entire time. So it's like to see it is to believe it now. Finally, the number one quarterback lands in Carolina.
Yeah, I hope he do
something. What is this
for
going to be? I hope so.
I hope he do something.
I'm a Panthers fan for y'all. I ain't gonna sit here and say like I'm a man of the home team.
Yeah.
But you know, Pittsburgh is my guys. But at the same time though, I root for the home team just because, you know, it's respected. I'm Carolina to the heart, man.
I want to throw this out there. I got, you know, it's some people that got favorite players too. I got favorite players also, but my team is Carolina. You know what I'm saying? I got like Odell is one of my favorite players. Odell Beckham. Shout out to Odell. You know, in Baltimore now. OBJ. You know what I'm saying? I got favorite players and stuff, but you know, Carolina is the team, man. I'm a rep them. I was with them through the good and the bad when they had Jake Delhomme and Steve Smith and you know, from the bad times to when they reached the Super Bowl to when Cam was scared to dive on that ball.
Poke Cam.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't been the same since, bro. Cam. But yeah.
Poke Cam. Cam had to take the L for that.
Somebody had to be sacrificed.
That was bad, man. I hate he had to take that.
Yeah.
Hell, boy. Woo! But anyway, what's the I know I was looking at I heard about Bronny.
Yeah.
I here's another position of you could have it all and still some things can go on. You know what I mean? Like just because you got money, you'll never be able to dodge, you know,
real life situations.
Yeah,
you can't dodge it.
Money don't change that, bro. Like,
and it ain't gonna dictate if you get into heaven or hell either, man. You know, we gotta live just like everybody else live.
We all human. We ain't gonna ever see the days where it's just like somebody can give some money. Well, I just say this now. I will give LeBron this. LeBron got the kind of money to get the best heart doctor there in 20 minutes, bro. I don't really want to talk about that.
I want to say that. Did you see?
That's a different kind of money.
Did you see the report where the school that he's at? They say no kid has really kids are not doing well in the classes and in the schools. Kids are not passing in the schools. So, what you think about that? You think that's more of a LeBron thing or more of the team who he hiring? You know, like what? Like who should be at fault for that? Because you know his name is on it. Like me and you was talking about behind closed doors. You know, from your brand, your name. So what do you feel about that personally? Like how should they look at him on that? You know what I'm saying? If your kid was in LeBron's school and your kid wasn't seeing the results, who would your first blame be towards? Like would it be towards LeBron? Because this is his school. This was his vision. You think he should be more hands-on? Or would you blame the teachers in this aspect or the team that he's putting around these kids?
I would say it's hard to hold LeBron accountable for one because LeBron can't be there. I say this. For whoever's running that school, they need to take alone what they should do watching for LeBron. Meaning all the actions, everything that's going on there, they need to be really alert to it because it takes a team and a village to raise kids as it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they got to be on point even more so than LeBron because think about it, man. Look how many principals and teachers can go from this school and move on to go do great things just because they got the stamp of approval from LeBron. Man, that makes it even that much more, you know what I'm saying?
But it's risky for LeBron though because he gonna get the blame,
and that's always gonna be the case.
You know
just like how they always talk about with football teams. You know, the owner always gets blamed for the whole situation of what goes on the team, but
or the coaches,
There's always somebody that's going to be the blame. But then
who's out there playing? Who's out there making the plays?
They as an organization, it's everybody. I don't know why people always feel like, oh, it's just one person. You shouldn't put. I mean, you can in some cases if you don't have a team.
It's a collective.
You by yourself,
yeah.
But if you ain't by yourself, you can get away with some stuff. You can get away with some stuff if you're not by yourself. You got people to help you out. You can fall off a little bit. Yeah. But more so, you can't fall off so bad though. You can fall off real bad if you by yourself. Yeah. So But LeBron, he's I think that in a sense, he can be blamed a little bit, but I'm not gonna put all the blame on him because I know it takes a village to raise some chops, man. Kids
really
ain't
do.
Easy, man.
It really
It needs a few heads to raise some of these kids, bro. So
I'm interested to see what he has put the programs in the school. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't really looked into it, what the school offers,
that'd be
reset,
dope,
what activities they got at the school, what is he implementing into the school that maybe is the problem. Kids are not learning because one thing I know now, you have to make school relatable to kids. You can't just have a traditional type school now. You got to implement even games into learning, something that draw attention. Music, exactly. Draw attention into a kid wanting to learn education. Implement that with education, and a kid will learn more instead of trying to do the traditional way. Just come to class, sit in your seat, open your book, read. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we past them stages now.
So let me ask you a question then.
Yeah,
that's a good point. So now the lanes are wide open. The lanes have been wide open. I'm gonna tell you why. A lot of teachers like to follow curriculum, old school.
Yeah.
Stick to the book. Let's do the book right. I had a teacher. I ain't gonna even call him a teacher. My band instructor in high school was one of the most influential people to me. I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm gonna give a man his props. With props is due. He did something for me in 97, 98, 99, and a little of 2000. Me coming out of high school, junior high school, moving into high school, of course, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001. Of course, you 2 years of together, compacting 4 years. But the case of, I was around them for 3 years. I wasn't in band my senior year, but I didn't really fall out of it due to anything bad. I always had music, so I never really had to chase the thing of saying, okay, that's the only time I get music. I still with the quartet group, I'm still doing stuff like that, playing keys on every Sunday, so that was the case. But what he did was he taught me music theory, right? but he gave it to me in his own way. And how you just basically spoke on coming up with ways to teach these kids
and making it fun.
That's the big. I'm gonna tell you,
relatable.
bro. That is exactly what's missing. To me, I mean, it's out here.
Yeah.
But a lot of kids don't get it due to what's happened as far as like how technology rolls. Everything is internet driven.
Yeah.
Sometimes kids don't have the internet in certain areas to be able to have those helps like you talking about. And I hate it because like down in Georgia, it's one thing where a lot of kids there, they have some of the top, different situations with technology and making sure that places and areas that don't have internet get the internet. It's starting to slowly work up into North Carolina. They have these hotspot areas with kids since COVID.
Yep.
They have these hotspot areas where kids can go to, sit down, use the internet, learn what they need to learn. So
exactly.
Trying to shorten the story, but the biggest thing is what Mr. Harris did was he implemented something then that I needed to know when I got the Full Sail, bro.
Yeah. Give some examples of what he did. Like,
so
like how
I can go upstairs right now and get my music theory books out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every last one of them has his name on it. The cover, pretty cover, the fundamentals of what a child needed were in, especially music theory, bro. I never knew all that repetitious trash to me then was going to change the course at what I was going for. So just to show you. So from 98, 99, I'm going to just say those years. 98, 99, 2000, I had to do these music theory books every single day with this man, and I could not stand doing them because a lot of it was repetitious. But it was repetitious in moving in stages, though.
Yeah.
You would learn this for a certain amount of time, and then we'll add another little piece, and then add another little piece, and then add another little piece. So
okay,
he embedded this stuff in my brain, bro, so much that when we get in class, we'd just be bored calling this stuff out to him.
That's how you gotta be, though.
And he didn't even care to what it made us feel like.
Yeah.
He got his point across, and he wasn't even straining to do it, but it was just a case of what he wanted from us, right?
Yeah.
So it took me till 2013 to figure out what it meant.
Mm-hmm.
It took me going to Full Sail, and it's 3 music theory classes, right?
Yeah.
If that man did not put that stuff in my face, bro, I would have drowned.
Wow.
I probably wouldn't have even made it through Full Sail, even with all the other stuff they started adding on to it.
Yeah.
That had something to do with music theory. If that man didn't ever double down on what he wanted from us, just like how now no teacher is willing to double down. All these teachers are looking for money instead of
that's the wrong thing.
And think about it, just like how you just said. Think about it like this. Me and you are creators in the sense of doing stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
Think about if teachers use their brain. The idea that they come up with could make them $1 million in a week, bruh, quicker than what we doing because it's child driven.
Exactly.
But they don't think like that. That just made me mad. I ain't trying to.
It's for a check rather than putting qualities and these great things into an individual. So basically, money has become bigger than morals. Like I always say, money is bigger than morals nowadays. And that's why a lot of our kids are headed down the wrong path.
Way down the wrong path.
Our parents are not educated enough to teach our kids because we're not trying to get the memo.
Exactly.
TikTok is popping right now.
Boy.
Don't you know you can implement educational ways into TikTok? Yeah. You can put A, B, C, D, E for the little kids, like catchy songs, catchy beats. TikTok is popping.
I ain't sharing this as no real. They gonna have to watch the whole thing.
Yeah. Don't y'all know y'all can implement educational things into these catchy lyrics? Kids pick up on songs easily. They know all these bad songs. change those and put the ABCs into these catchy songs with catchy beats. I'm like, it's simple, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm crazy.
No, bro.
I'm saying, but that's what I said. Implementing educational ways into something that's fun and relatable to today's time will help this generation of kids.
Talking to you is making sense now. That
I mean, hey.
That's what I was thinking. You read it. You felt where I was going with it. My whole point is, go to where people are. Kids are on these websites, TikTok, all these Facebook, IG, all this stuff that's coming out. The kids are there.
Yes.
Meet them. Meet them now. Where you, bro? Lady,
they put all the wrong stuff on there.
Ma'am, sir, where are y'all at? Tell me. This stuff, y'all.
But you know what, people? But you know what they say? Oh, TikTok ain't for that. TikTok ain't for education.
Whatever.
It ain't no rule on what TikTok can be.
Whatever. Grown people get on.
TikTok can be whatever.
Y'all get on it. Y'all get on there and listen to what we gotta say, and y'all take what we have to say to heart. So yeah, why not get on there?
I hate to keep it real, but I gotta keep it real. That's what we do. Where we keep it real and honest on the show. So that's what's missing, bro.
Yeah, they have a hard time trying to get that. The scale of money, trying to scale money through a school system is not what you're there for, man. Like, get rich off your idea. Be a hustler. Get out here and hustle what you know and what you're doing in your own lane. You can make $1 million out of that, man. Like, people don't think about it. I mean, it's the case of you want money. There's your chance to make the money. Sell your app, sell your product for like $10, $15, $39. Do some monthly subscription. Do something to where you're tying into these kids and into these families that's already there. Y'all ain't meeting them where they at. And that's how y'all missing out on this whole situation. And here we are basically continuing what we was basically talking about last week with kids.
In school.
And like these things, like if we can't reach the future like it's supposed to be reached, like how I feel like we sit in front of these cameras and do this, y'all can do it the same exact way. Get some cameras, like get some creative situation. It's too much.
But you know what's crazy? All this is tying into all the old episodes we talked about. Like when I said the older generation are so stuck in their ways, they don't want to try nothing new. They don't want to try nothing new, and people need to realize this old way of thinking is not working.
It's dead.
These kids are not listening to you, obviously. It's not resonating with them.
They don't want to hear what they got to say either, because that's why, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, what worked back then don't work now.
Nope.
You get what I'm saying? And that's what's wrong with, I mean, the job forces, the schools, all these things, man. Like, nobody wants to upgrade to what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Elevate. I call it elevation. Nobody want to elevate. They want to stay in the same old way, in the same depression stage. Oh, this is so hard. Ain't no opportunities. Ain't no money out here. Man, there's a lot of opportunities and money out here now, more than ever than back then. You just got to know how to go get it. You know what I'm saying? And keep up with the time.
If you a hustler, like that's why I mean this is the thing. Take your idea. If you feel threatened by it, take that idea, get it patented, get all the legals that you need to get done on it before you move on it, so you don't have to worry about those legal problems with somebody taking your product and running with it. Because somebody can take your product and run with it, but the biggest thing is making sure that the product that you're putting out is going to resonate before you make sure it's resonating in a small setting first. Just like how I always say it, like with us, like, okay, I record music, so I take that element and add it to the element of which I was already starting to slowly get into with videography and mixing them two together. And then work your craft until it can be presentable to say that, okay, yeah, we'll buy that from you because we believe in what you got going on.
And we're not saying you got to change all the way. We're saying implement some of today's things into what you're doing.
Thank you.
Implement
easy.
Let me say it again. Implement That means take something, put something of what's popping right now in this generation into your old timey ways, what you used to do. And mix it up. Like it's like putting sugar in some Kool-Aid and you gonna get some tasty Kool-Aid.
Run it from your hand with this thing right here. You can run it from your hand. You ain't gotta. Don't even have to. You at work and at the school. If you're at school, you at the school right now with it in your hand, in your pocket, in your pocketbook somewhere. It's close to you, and you don't even have to go far. But at the same time, guess what? You got the kid. Oh man, I just thought about that. You got the kids at your disposal every single day at school. Here is your chance to show and teach, like I was talking about Mr. Harris. Put your idea to work.
Yeah.
Practice it with them first. See how they translate it. If it translates well with them, give it to the world.
Everybody go back and watch the movie Lean on Me. The new principal, when he came in, how he implemented things into the school they wasn't doing. They was just our old traditional teachers wanting to be hard on them. Come do your work, do class. He implemented games and rewards. If you do this, we reward you this. You have to implement things now to motivate kids in this generation. Hell, you got to implement things to motivate grown-ups now. So what you think? It's going to be harder to motivate a kid. Because you got to motivate grown-ups now. I'm working this job. What's in it for me? What am I... What is so motivational for me to get up 5 a.m. in the morning and come in here? So you gotta think about that. Not just the school, but just everybody, everything, grown ups, kids, the world.
It's sad now though. I've seen so many bad situations of trying to put a brand together, to put something out for people, especially with the whole education thing too. One thing I say this, one thing you want to avoid is finding something that is untimely thing. Find something that's timely, meaning it's gonna keep with the time. As the time goes along, it can keep growing. Keep getting better.
Keep putting more material out
into it. You don't
want to waste all your time on one thing.
Thank you.
You want to keep moving, but also make sure it's great material, but something that you can keep moving at a steady pace and keep growing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You can even create a movie out of it if it took that.
I mean, all this stuff that we film, there's a lot of stuff we could implement into this podcast into movies. You know,
definitely could.
Content is crazy. Like I'm learning that content is something, man.
It's a beautiful thing to have.
It's crazy.
It's a beautiful thing to have, and as much as we pour into you all free, here's your chance to pour into us.
Yes, sir.
Like, subscribe, donate, whichever you choose to do. If you're on our website, just click the donate tab. You know what to do there. It's a lot that can be done there. Thanksgiving giveaway is right around the corner. Now, here's my chance to do this while I'm at it, and this shall be the official commercial. This is Not Just Music Podcast. We are looking for you all to help us complete our mission every year is to give back. That's always the case. Give. But this time of the year is always hardest. Thanksgiving is one of those hard moments where people are against the wall and they want to do something with family, but it's hard to because financially it's just not there. You want to have this big glorious dinner, but sometimes people can't have this big glorious dinner. But if you want to help somebody, that's what me and Q are trying to do. That's what the whole Not Just Music Podcast family is trying to do. We're trying to put something together for you all that could help somebody and help us help somebody. It works all together.
Because when you bless others, when you bless us, we can bless others. Like, think about it. When you bless somebody, it opens up more doors for us to bless somebody. Well, people like us with good hearts, if we're blessed with something, we're going to bless somebody else. You know, that's just how it is. Like, because we know how it feels to get it out the mud, come from the bottom and work our way to the top. So once you know the grind is going to instill a good heart, it should instill good hearts in you. And you know how it feels not to have. And when you have people, just lend a hand. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever you can give.
Exactly. So, with that being said, hit that donate button up at the top of our website. If you're not already there, go to notjustmusicpodcast.com. Go up there to the top tab. If you're on a mobile phone, just hit those 3 lines. You'll see the donate button. Go in there. Donate however you choose to, whether if you give it to us. It's just saying, here's a donation for you all to have. Or you go to the Thanksgiving tab, Thanksgiving giveaway tab. Tap it. It'll take you to the PayPal situation. It's really easy to do. Give as much as you want to give. Choose to give us $1 million, bless you. If you choose to give us 50 cents, bless you. It's all accepted. Now, we would like to close this out. No, we had a good day talking about a lot of stuff. We actually talked more so about
great stuff.
More so about branding as a teacher. You know, it's a teacher brand. A brand, you never look at it and never thought about it that way. But in a sense, you can think about it that way. Y'all always like, okay, these teachers is like, I'm underpaid. Well, do something to not be underpaid. I hope you don't hope that just that one hustle working all day long with kids is just gonna be it. You gonna need more than that. you gonna
have different avenues, different. You gotta get into some different things.
It's some rich teachers out here somewhere. Y'all just sitting there, y'all trying to figure it out. They done figured it out already. There's plenty of apps out here though, so don't be fooled, y'all. Love the craft, love the kids. You know, if you're a creator and a teacher, be creative. Get creative out here, man. Expand the people, expand the kids. We need these kids to be great over the next 20, 30 years. We don't know who's gonna be the next president, but they're probably sitting in your classroom. So help them out.
If somebody just is waiting to just have seed sparked in them or something sparked in them, man.
Exactly.
That's all.
So, Not Just Music Podcast. I'm Duan Brino, Chris Murdoch in the building always, and we are out. Till next time. All right.